Today we are out here fishing at Letchworth State Park, and everyone that comes here seems to fish a stupid trout pond, and their trout pond really sort of sucks. We always do best, it's just a little bit more of a walk, but coming down to the river there's actually some pretty good fishing. So we're fishing for suckers and smallmouth. They're the two main things we catch down here. So we'll see how we do. Got my secret smallmouth lure all rigged up, and my dad's using some night crawlers. They also got a night crawler on there, and we've also got butterworms. So it should be a successful day. We're fishing at Letchworth State Park, and got a bass on the second cast, I guess. First cast I missed a good bite, and he bit right on the cast, so I'm going to release him now. How big do you think he is? I think he's legal size. He's skinny.
I'd say about 11.
He's skinny.
Yeah.
Not bad size. I don't know. Well, now I'm going to measure him to see. Alright, well, my dad was right. He was only 11 inches, so here's the release. Good bite on his pull. I just finally caught a smallmouth on the secret smallmouth lure, and I want to get this thing off before he destroys my jig there. But my dad's pull is biting away. About the same size as my first smallmouth, actually maybe even a little smaller. I've been getting bites on the smallmouth jig just non-stop, but I can't seem to hook them. Could not hook them for the life of me. But with the size of this fish, it makes me wonder, maybe it's because the fish aren't overly big. This thing looks like he had a hard time fitting it in his mouth. Well, I'll get him off the hook, and we'll update you on the bite that my dad has. Had. Never mind, maybe it's done already. Number 3, but they're getting smaller and smaller. Again, you can see, grab that jig. They're getting smaller. Alright, well, we got yet another smallmouth. Let me tell you, the smallmouth in this place fight like you wouldn't believe. But I think I might have finally gotten one that was legal size, so we'll have to see. Well, he's just barely 12 inches. Barely legal size, but he makes it. There he goes. Fish of the day. It's like absolutely tiny. What is it called? A log perch darter. So something weird to add my variety for the year. We were getting plenty of hits down here, catching plenty of smallmouth down there where my dad's fishing. My dad's still down there. He's still trying to catch a sucker or something. He's still shut out at the moment. But so I moved down here underneath these big rapids. I just know from experience down here, it's normally where the big smallmouth hang out. So this is the goal now, is to catch a big smallmouth. I was getting plenty of action down there, but it was all the little guys. Now, down to the rapids down here, the goal is to catch bigger bass. Instead, catching smaller ones. I missed several, but it was the first one I finally caught. But as you can see, he's no bigger than the ones at the other spot. But I know there's got to be a big one in here somewhere. That being said, we're running out of time. We're going to go hiking. Still hasn't been a bad day in any event. I'm getting tons of action. I'm catching, one for every 5 bites. It's not easy hooking these small ones on this jig here, but I am hitting them, and it's a lot of fun. Alright, well, my dad, while I was down there, caught this big, huge sucker. It's got to be over 20.
20 and a half.
20 and a half. That's a big sucker.
Or 21. Depends which way you go.
What are you going to call him?
I'd say 20 and a half.
I think smells fishy. Yeah, like I was at one smallmouth down there, but apparently things went pretty crazy while I was gone. My dad said he caught up to me.
Well, I caught 2 bass and missed something big, which might have been this guy, one of these guys. I'm not sure, but it's a long story.
We're in our final couple minutes here. I can't pick him up. The jig popped out of his mouth when I got him on shore. The line broke on him. But yet another smallmouth. So one more to end the day. What am I up to, 5 or something like that? 6? Yeah. Not very big, but they sure are fun. And like I said, I'm getting, catching one for every couple hits I get. So yeah, lots of action, lots of fun. My dad's ended up with 2 smallmouth and a big sucker. So yeah, unfortunately, I ain't really get them on film. I didn't get any big battles on film like I was hoping to. But we haven't caught anything. The only big fish we got was a sucker, and I was down there when you hooked into it. So anyway, looks like I got a bite on this pole now. So it's probably the last fish of the day, but I'll keep you posted if we catch something more.